just going to go over to my new house that's being built. The crane is showing up today to do the trusses. So I want to go get a little progress shot and I'll get a little footage. Okay, hang on. There's the crane. I love it because I'm going to be living on this trail beside me. And I love that. The trail just goes straight ahead to a restaurant. But anyway, there's the back of my new house. Hi! we're tight and cozy in my little yarn room office. Look who came to visit me. It's Nancy.
Have to come and have a visit when I'm in town visiting Samantha.
I know.
Archie.
Yes, yes. So I'm sure you know who Nancy is. Knit Sip Happy.
I really question my name when I trip over it and I hear other people trip over it. I'm like, I probably should have rethought that.
She's Knit Sip Happy, usually having some wine, but this morning we're having vodka.
That makes us sound way racier than we are.
Just kidding. Water. But Nancy was in town and asked if I was up for a visit, and I'm like, of course. So I said, let's do a little podcast while you're visiting. So we're all like scooched in tiny. We just were in the kitchen having a quick little catch up. What day is it today? It is Monday, May the 27th. Isn't that fun?
It's almost over.
I know. Yeah. Well, and it's flying by because it's been so nice out too. I was saying to Nancy, my allergies are at an all-time worst, what's that saying? My allergies are at an all-time
high?
All-time high?
All-time low, depending which way you want
really
to think about it.
It really is water. An all-time low because the pollen outside, it's just like this thick green. So my eyes are just like barely open and I'm super like groggy. So it was a nice morning to be home and have a visit from my friend. So yeah, we're just Are you cold?
No, I'm
in
good.
here? I've
Nope.
got the AC pumping. My son's living at home right now. And actually, Nancy just asked if he was still here. He is. He could technically move out this weekend, but he wants to stay a little longer. And I'm like, of course he would. You're at an all-inclusive.
Yes, right?
And he's the one that said, can you put the AC on? And a couple of days I was like, oh, we can wait it out. And he's like, Mom. I'm like, yeah, says you at the all-inclusive. Like I said, the meals and the
Meals on
laundry.
tap,
But I love having him home. It's so nice. I know.
I was at Sam's this morning and I went through and kind of gave the floors a quick flick with the broom and washed the dishes, and so she'll come home and she'll come home and she'll be like, oh, Mom. I'm like,
I know.
I can't unpack the dishwasher because I have no idea where everything goes.
No.
But I could wash the dishes at least from dinner last night.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's nice having them home because you've been an empty nester for a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah, we do love our empty nest.
You do.
We love it. Yeah. Love it.
Oh, I was watching your podcast this morning, and first of all, Knit City.
Yes.
Yeah, looked so much fun.
It was so much to take in, and so much yarn and so much different yarn, and the people were amazing. And like I said, the yarn is almost secondary when you go to these things. It's when you get to meet people and chat with people who watch podcasts, which is a really new thing for me. And
did a lot of people recognize you?
Yeah.
Did you have some people coming? Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, and it's such a joy.
Well, you're like a famous sock designer now. Nancy needs to get her own book. I bet you get that's going to be probably a next huge milestone for your pattern creating. So
no, I love it. Love it. If I could knit nothing else, like I say, fingering weight socks all day long.
Yeah, and that's like,
and Amanda's like, hell no.
If I'm on a deserted island, please don't make me knit socks. I will, but it's really not my thing.
No.
I've got some yarn over there that I have to start for some Christmas sock knitting, and I will. I do like it. Yeah. But it's almost like last resort, so. But right now, I did bring this in. Isn't this cute?
It's so sweet.
Yeah, so on my last episode, I was saying how one of my neighbors, their daughter had a baby girl. So this is the Thursday pattern. Thursday Sweater by Hedgehog Fibres. It's a free pattern.
Okay.
Are you in? You come a little closer. But yeah, so I finished one sleeve. I was saying to Dan yesterday, this whole part of my arm is so sore, and I know it's from knitting. Yes, I knit a lot, but it's from knitting with acrylic, I think.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Could be.
Because there's no spring in acrylic. It's plastic, right? It's super... So I think just my tension is used to a little more spring in the yarn.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm kind of... I thought I would have had this finished by now. But yeah, I'm feeling a little zap up the front of my arm. Have you ever had that?
I get that when I purl sometimes.
Okay.
I love the thought of cardigans, but then I just can't. I can't purl that much. And I've tried steeking cardigans, and I just don't like the fit of a steeked cardigan as much. But I think cardigans are very wearable, and I feel like I need more than my wardrobe, but I don't want to knit them because they hurt my arm. Yeah. So unless I just kind of really just do a few rows a day and then put it down and have something else. Right. That may be.
Yeah, this is the first time I have felt knitting pain before, which is, I've had tired hands and
that's alarming when you love to knit. Yeah. And you think, oh my God, is this something chronic that's coming on, or is it just...
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm really taking my time finishing this. So honestly, I think this is the last acrylic thing I do for a while, but I wanted to keep it super first mom. Yes. Easy. Yes. Throw it in the washer and dryer.
And sweet.
It is. The yarn is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the Bernat Softy Baby. And I really liked seeing that it said it's tested for harmful substances and anyway, but it is 100% acrylic, which a lot of people knit with and people love it, but it's soft, eh?
It is.
It's very...
But you may be right with the lack of give to it, that it might just be...
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm feeling sore lately, so I haven't knit a whole lot. I did...
It's not a painting injury.
No. No, the painting's over. Thank
Yay!
God. Oh my God. Yeah, we did a lot of painting around here. Just needed to be freshened up. Although we didn't do this office, but we didn't really need to. No. Wait till I take all the things off the wall.
Wow.
Different story then.
Yeah.
what have you got going on? I asked, you got your
I
needles.
just I got just a skein of Regia that I dragged out of my stash. Oh, look at that magic loop needle there waiting for a toe. So I just brought some Regia.
Oh, Haya.
Yeah.
They're my favorite needles.
Yeah.
That's what I've got my sweater too. I love Haya.
Yes. Yeah, I've got a Haya interchangeable set, and I like their steel needles, but I'm
look
using
at
on
the
a
pattern.
9-inch circular for this sock, but I'll need the magic loop for my toes.
Yeah.
So I've got one sock already done. I started this in Ontario, and this is for my sister-in-law in Ontario. I managed to knit a pair of socks for my brother when I was there.
I have a blocker.
So, look at you.
I know.
This might be a one-person job.
What is this? This is your pattern?
It's just it's no, it's a free pattern on Ravelry, kind of. It's pinstripe socks, I think.
Oh, it's a sweet pattern. Is it a slip stitch?
Yeah, so it's slip 2 rounds and then knit the 3rd round. But I just depending on the pattern, how it's written, I've got done five stitches in between. Sometimes it's only 4, depending on the stitch count of your sock. This is a 60 stitch sock for my sister-in-law because she has a smaller foot, and the yarn feels a little thicker.
Nice.
So yeah, I just kind of divided it equally. So I needed 6 stitches. So I've got so many rounds of knit 5, slip 1, knit 5, slip 1 all the way around kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just
that's
adjusted the count to get it to fit. And if it was a 64 stitch sock, I'd adjust it to make it fit that with the number of knit stitches between the slip rows. So yeah, I was working on this last night. Samantha and I watched Wish on Disney. We love to sit and watch Disney
You
movies
girls do.
together. We do. We do. So sometimes it's a musical, and sometimes, so last night neither of us had seen Wish, so we watched that last night, and I knit, and we snuggled with the dog and the cat.
Is Sam knitting yet?
She's crocheting.
Oh, nice.
She's crocheting a cardigan. She's doing a granny cardigan with little sunflowers. So yeah, but she only crochets at work.
A lot of people. Did you see Leanne? Hi, Leanne. If you're
hi,
watching, Leanne's crochet granny square.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
so nice.
Yeah,
so sweet. I've got to learn. I don't know how to do granny squares.
Okay.
I don't. Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't really follow much of a crochet pattern, but I can do granny stripe and granny squares.
Okay, maybe you have to teach me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fun. It eats yarn. It's the best thing because it just eats yarn.
Yeah. And easy to fix mistakes, crochet is,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, because you just got the one stitch. When you pull back, you don't end up with, 60 stitches live sitting on there.
That's really pretty yarn.
Yeah, my sister-in-law loves blues and greens, so I thought this would be great for her. And they're coming in August for Samantha's wedding, so I'm just going to keep them, because I said I got my brother's finished while I was there, and I started these, and I'm like, well, obviously they're not going to get done because I leave tomorrow, but I'll just pop them back in the mail for you. And she said, oh no, just give them to me when I see you in August.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be wearing them over the summer anyway.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I brought to work on while I was hanging out at Sam's.
Well, speaking of socks, do you know what I did when I knew you were coming over?
What did you do?
I gathered up the socks that you have knit me over the years.
No way.
So Nancy was like, you're like an OG Instagram friend that actually we turned into real friends.
Yes.
Like we would message back and forth, and I still remember you messaging me because I had put out a yarn called Donut Kill My Vibe. And Sam, your daughter, was working at the donut bar.
Yes.
And is that what it's called? The donut bar. What's it called?
Something like that.
The donut shop? We have the best donuts downtown. Now I can't remember what it's called. The donut bar. That's what I want to say it is. So her daughter's working there. Anyway, so she messages me out of the blue like, oh my gosh, I need that yarn. My daughter works at Fredericton's.
The donut bar.
Yeah.
You had it right.
Okay. So anyway, that's how we started to keep in touch. And then I think we would both be away shopping and bring each other back treats. Like I remember when I was in Paris, did I get you
a Le Bien Ami?
Yeah,
a bag and a mini. And
yes. Yeah, just trying to, and that's traveling with a backpack.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Yes, that's dedication. I couldn't ever travel with a backpack, and if I did, there would certainly be no room for souvenirs for anybody else.
Exactly. And then for our birthday present one year, we decided to go to Good Vibrations in St. John, lovely Liz, and take a spinning class. Yeah. And we took a spinning class, and we both left with a wheel.
Yes. Within 10 minutes, you looked at me. Do you love it? And I said, yeah, I love it. She says, I think I'm buying a wheel. I'm like, damn it, now I'm going to have to buy one too.
Yeah. So we come home with a wheel. And that day, Dan's like, I had the wheel in the kitchen. Dan knew I was going to meet you, do this class. He's like, I'm waiting to come home someday and there's going to be like sheep in the backyard. I'm like, oh, I wish.
It seems like the next logical step, doesn't it?
Right. So over the years, Nancy has knit me all of these socks.
Oh.
I think you have knit me more socks than I've knit myself. So I'm going to try to, and I take such good care of my socks.
Oh.
Was this Donut?
Yep, that's Donut Kill My Vibe.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the first one.
No, was it?
Was it? I think it might have been.
I actually think I'm missing some. I tried to like go through my drawer really quick, but so Nancy, oh my goodness. And you made me little baby ones. And
oh yeah, the ornaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we were totally meant to be friends because once you sent me mail and I opened it up when I was at work one day and I was having a really bad day. Like I think it was probably about Mitch just having a day, and then I opened up those little baby socks and I was like, and I think I told you like, oh, I was having a bad day, like that really. And then another time you sent me a pair of socks and it was like the same kind of thing, and I said to Mom like, Nancy, it's almost like Nancy knows she needs a little cheer me up. So but really,
yeah.
But look at this. Okay, so would this be a pattern that you followed, or
Yes.
did you make it up?
Yeah, no, this was a pattern that I followed.
So this is on an old colorway called Donut Kill My Vibe, which I'm going to bring back for a fall yarn show. But anyway, I hope that detail on the sock is showing up.
Yeah, it's just a fun twisted stitch cable kind of thing, and it only happens on one side of the sock. So
Yeah.
it's on alternate sides, so you get
it's
lots
just
of
on that
fun
side.
vanilla to knit, and just a little something on the side.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
one.
it showed up texture so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these, I don't
This
know.
is Sugar Frost socks.
Sugar, is that the pattern
That's
or
the pattern.
yarn?
It's a free pattern on Ravelry, the Sugar Frost socks.
And what's the yarn?
That's a very
Would
good
you remember
question.
that?
I don't think I do.
She knows I like pink and bright.
Yeah.
But I love that. What is that?
It's just a knit pearl texture.
Oh.
It's super I think it's only a 3-round repeat. So yeah, Sugar Frost. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's a great step up from vanilla. Very similar to Hermione's Everyday. A lot of people have done Hermione's.
Right.
So
okay, I know this is my yarn, and I can't remember if it was called.
I'm just looking. Is it the same pattern?
Oh, it is.
It might be the
It
same
might be.
pattern for a pair of shorties.
Yeah, I love these because I love that gold.
Yes.
This may have been a midsummer knit dream. It's an oldie.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I've got to get back into doing more purples and blues and out of so many greens and pinks and peaches, because I'm really dying towards what I like and I forget other people want other colors. So I've got to mix up my...
We all have our palettes.
Yeah, I've got to mix up my inventory. Now, these are the latest ones you did me. And I think, did you hold the yarn double? Or
It's
is it DK?
DK kind of slipper sock thing. I love these in the summer when the air conditioning is super cold, because my husband loves the air conditioning really cold. So I just like a little something just to keep my feet from getting cold. And I love these little slippers.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones I've gleaned because, or like took my gleaner to them. Because I had a good wear on the bottom of the foot.
That's a pattern from the Cozy Up sisters out west in Alberta. Can't remember what it's called exactly, but
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Had them housed in this bag, and this is for you. I got a treat for you.
Oh, stop.
Just one of my totes.
Oh,
No, because you know what?
Thank you.
You can always use bags.
There'll be socks incoming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. More socks. Oh, that's nice. So
thank you.
And what's going on in Pattern World? Do you have some new patterns coming out soon?
Just did the 3 for Knit City, so
just the 3. They were gorgeous.
It was a busy winter, which was great, and I'm so lucky to have this kind of second life almost, this second, not career, but something that I love to do.
But it's not, it's not work when you're loving it, right?
Yeah, and I get to work with great knitters. My testers are just outstanding.
Yeah.
Love my testers.
You've got a great group of girls.
Yeah, so I've got stuff coming, but I don't have a time frame specifically. And I'm just going to kind of chill out. I'm going to swatch some linen, Sam. I've got some linen stuff, linen cotton yarns, and I'm going to do some t-shirts and summer things for Sam and I, and always socks, and what else have I got on the go? Yeah.
Would you ever design like a shawl?
I don't think so, because I hate math. Excel spreadsheets, I dislike them immensely. I don't know how to run the formula setups on them, so when I do have to use it, I'm just punching in the numbers individually. I don't use the formula anyway.
And I would think socks would be tough.
But you've got to set numbers, right? You've got to, your standard numbers are 56, 64, 72, and if you needed to, you could extrapolate it down to a 48 or an 80 if you need to.
Yeah. What size needle do you prefer?
2.25 millimeter is my favorite.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to go down to a 2 millimeter if I'm on. Sorry, I'm just making my phone silent. Sometimes I have to go down to a 2 millimeter if I'm using the 9-inch circulars because my gauge is a bit looser. But because that this Regia yarn is thicker, I can do it on a 2.25 millimeter, and my tension is good. So
I like a 2.5 or a 2.252.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried these guys yet?
I haven't. With the dimples in them.
Yeah, Michelle got me these. It's got like the little, it's kind of like to make them, I guess, ergonomic in your hand.
Yeah,
or
a little
whatever.
grippier, I think.
Grippier, Anyway, I do like them.
Do you?
Yeah, but I'm really not partial to Addies, I have to say. I'm definitely Chowgu and Haya. I've had so many issues, mainly with the join.
Yes, agreed.
It either catches the yarn or it breaks. Now this set's fine, but I just thought these were interesting, and I don't know if I've ever shown them before, but
yeah, and I've heard about the square needles as well, but I've never tried those either.
Yes, the wooden ones.
Metal, actually, the collage metal ones. They had a booth at Knit City, and I meant to get back. It was so busy, I just didn't have a lot of time and to shop, and then the brain space. When I did have time to shop, I was like, I'm out.
And if you don't know, Nancy has a YouTube channel, Knit Sip Happy, and I just watched it this morning, and I can't believe you didn't buy more.
I know.
Like, you bought a sock blank, which is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And you got, what else did you get?
I bought the Skein of Joy from Ginger Snap.
Right.
And then I bought some fiber from Fiber Goddess.
Oh,
the
your
merino
fiber.
yak, but then that merino silk flax linen blend that I got. Ooh.
The color's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So soft.
Yes.
I have to spin. I only like to spin outside.
Yeah.
You don't like?
I spin all year.
I know, but I can't handle it because the buzz gets everywhere, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
In my next house, I'm setting up a table in the basement because I'm not finishing the basement, and that's where I'm going to wind my yarn to. Because I wind everything in the kitchen, especially mohair, and it's just like
everywhere.
Oh, it's just so messy. And right
you're winding, you can just see it going poof.
Yeah. And it's not that I'm that fussy. It's just right now trying to keep things, wiped down, and always like my pots and pans in the kitchen. Oh, they look dusty, and it's like, oh, it's mohair. Mohair everywhere.
It's not dust, it's magic fluff.
Yeah. So so when I have a good day, I'm going to sit out on the deck, and I'm going to get because do you know where I've got a lot of fleece?
Is that all your fiber in there?
Yeah. Oh, I'm probably going to knock this all over, aren't I? Did I move the whole table?
Yeah.
If you can lift that up. Look at that. I have so much fiber. I know. Like so much fiber.
Oh, I bought some of that at PEI last year.
Yeah. Got this in PEI.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, like that's merino.
Sorry silk. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Anyway, this thing is full. Like if you go down in there.
Oh yeah.
So I have a lot of fleece.
Yeah.
That I have been hoarding.
Yes.
And collecting.
Yeah, me too. You just.
But I want to have like a sunny. We need like a. That's what we should do. Next time you're here, you should bring.
Because I use my little eel wheel.
You have an E.
Yeah, my little E spinner. I love. I've got two of them, but my little one, I get to sit on the couch, and I have a lap desk on there with my battery pack, and I can just spin and spin. When I ply, I have to actually move to a dining room chair or whatever. But my singles, I just spin on my lap on a lap desk, and it's not disruptive. We can just keep watching our movie, or I'm not doing a lot of big movements that Brad kind of goes, really? I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye.
You know how to like triple ply, like you know how to do the chain and everything, don't you? Like
I played around with it, yeah.
I know how to do one thing, and then I can ply it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like more of a wild spinner where it's like chunky and rough, and it's not
Right.
like you actually spin. Oh, I have it packed.
I like mine. I like mine smooth and quite fine. So things with neps and slubby bits make me a little twitchy. So Tour de Fleece is coming up in July, so I kind of already have big plans, but I'm really feeling the itch to do some spinning now after coming back with that gorgeous fiber from Toronto.
And that's gonna be a sweater.
Yeah, I'd like it to be a summer t-shirt. But,
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm brave enough to tackle
I'm gonna
it.
get my wheel out this week and empty the bobbin and start to get some stuff spun.
Well, hopefully the weather's nice enough that we can get outside now, because today's not so nice, but we have had some beautiful weather.
Oh, we've had perfect weather, and it's been like cool, which I like.
Yeah,
I don't like to be hot.
Yeah,
that's when I'm like grouchy and I don't like being warm. Not too warm. Oh, so what else is on the go?
I was just talking to Amanda earlier. My daughter's getting married in August, so when I was up here, we were talking. We went out for a long walk with the dog last night. I'm sorry, I'm scratching. I got some bug bites.
Oh, did you?
And talking about all the wedding stuff and things we need to do, and whether Brad and I need to come up and help them do some of the bigger jobs, and it's the little things. It's not all about throwing money at it. It's the stuff that they want to do to make the house the way they want it. And,
for all the special touches, even for the day, for how it's going to look.
Yeah,
and
so the little things that we can do to help. And
nice.
So that's exciting. It's going to be a busy summer getting all that stuff done. And, but looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Your baby's getting married.
I know.
It's crazy.
She had her fitting for a dress, so she's got the dress in the house now. And she says, I've got to move it, because her fiance comes back from Latvia. He serves in the military, so he's been away for 7 months. He comes back in 2 weeks, so she has to move her wedding dress from their shared closet down to a storage closet downstairs. She's like, you'll be so proud of me, Mom. I haven't even tried it on, not once. Because I told her, I said, when it comes back from being fitted, I said, put it away. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
I don't want you getting in and out of it on your own and tearing it, or
the Friends episode where they put their wedding dresses on and sit and watch like TV, drink beer, and eat popcorn. Yeah,
that's fine.
That's something my daughter would do
if she wants to do that afterwards.
Yeah.
But until then, I don't want it covered in black cat hair, black dog hair.
Yeah. They have a cat too.
She has a cat too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're both black and white.
And do they get along?
Yeah, they do. Dog? Well, the dog loves the cat. The cat's indifferent, as cats are.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I only have the dog sleeping with me last night. Cats can be nasty. He's all right. He loves with some enthusiasm, so it's a lot of claws in the legs. It's like, oh, I like you so much. It's like, get those out of me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I really think there's some socks missing, but yeah, I was just thinking, I wonder if Nancy realizes how many socks she has knit me. You knit me a lot. And then this isn't even counting the babies. The babies are packed, like the little mini ones with the little loop on them, because I decorate my tree with them that I put up.
I did that last year, because I've done all of my sock designs. I've used the leftover yarn and made a little mini sock for each design, except I'm now about 5 or 6 behind, so I have the yarn sitting out. My office, my craft room is a disaster. Tomorrow I'm spending the day at home with no bra. I'm doing all the laundry,
which is the best.
And I'm going to be in my pajamas all day, and I'm going to clean my craft room, because it's getting embarrassing trying to set up to do a podcast in there.
Yeah. And that's what this room is right now. I mean, this is neat, but like it's the catch-all right now for before I move and stuff, and it's where I pack orders and it's where I do everything. So one room has to stay like this while I'm trying to move.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it's my happy space.
Yes.
Like it's decorated with things that make me happy.
Yeah. I still have. You
still
brought me
smells
back.
The cider donut. That's a cider donut.
Okay, one. You brought me the peppermint back from Rhinebeck, so I have that in my stash to make things smell lovely. I don't want to use it because it smells so nice.
I know.
So I just have it shoved in between some skeins of yarn to make my yarn smell lovely.
I know, and I just even like it to look at.
Yes.
Like just the things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah. Everything is kind of always set up here and there. My picture.
Yeah.
Bling it.
Totally.
Well, thanks for joining me.
Pleasure.
I know I said put your podcast panties on when you come visit so we can have a little chat and catch up. And
Shall I tell you a secret? So I took my car to the car charger because I was wearing I pulled out of Samantha's house. I did some house cleaning there in my glasses and my hair up and no makeup on. So I sat there while my electric car was charging this morning and put my contact lenses in and did something with my hair and put some makeup on.
Oh, because is that after I said put your podcast panties on? I know. I put makeup on too, but I need like one of those frozen roller balls that you can use underneath your arms, or underneath your arms. I'm like not well. I'm a mess. Anyway,
from those things.
Oh, everything's just so swollen and itchy. Like I don't dare itch my eyes right now. Like, and I want to do this.
My car was yellow this morning.
I know. Same. We're going to, I think Wednesday, get a big rainfall. Okay. And then that's going to like settle everything that's in the air. Because we go biking every day. And it's just, I keep sunglasses on, but it's just, it's in you. Yeah. So anyway.
For sure. So what else are you up to today?
I don't know. I've got to make some phone calls just with stuff for storage units and that kind of stuff. I got to pack orders. Yeah. Those I've been, I'm sold out right now, but sweater quantities of that sweater I just knit.
Oh, Clementine? Your Clementine sweater?
My Clementine sweater, yeah.
I haven't watched that episode because I'm so behind, but I did see the thumbnail and thought, oh, you got it done.
Yes, I got it done, and it's like so cozy. So people are buying a lot of sweater quantities of that yarn too. Awesome. So I'm happy that you guys are loving it too.
So happy.
Holding that fabric, like the two strands together, creates such a you can talk. I'm gonna go get it because it's right here.
Oh yes, I'm gonna get to squish it. Yay! Yarn squisher. Do 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 do.
Every morning. Yeah, it's turned into almost like a house coat.
Oh.
But yeah, this is the sweater that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I wanted to feel it.
Didn't the fabric turn out squishy?
I wanted to feel it.
Yeah.
So nice. And that's 2 strands of the teddy bear DK, right?
It's held together, so.
Nice.
So I've got to dye more of this tomorrow and pack orders today.
So happy.
It is happy.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some things that I knit that I'm like, no, this works because when I use that navy blue Sonder yarn,
it's just a staple.
It's just a classic staple, classic color. And I don't want to dye that kind of navy blue. Like I just, they just hit it. Like it's a perfect blue. So, but then if you want something fun and a little crazy, but so awesome. I've got to dye some more of this. I've got to pack orders. I might bike to the post office to get some fresh air. If it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain?
It looks like it's going to, but I didn't really pay attention, to be honest, because I knew I was driving. I got home, I got to go to nursery and pick up a few pots, and I got to go to Costco because I've been away for a week and a bit, and then I was home for 2 days, and I came out to Sam's, so my house is a bit of a mess, and I have to get some food, some healthy food in the house because I was away for a week. So Brad proudly went to Costco, came out with 3 bags of Miss Vicky's chips and a pack of cookies and some cakes and some other things. And he's like, I can just see the other guys looking at me in the line. I'm going, his wife's away.
Yeah, lucky him. Dan and I were bored and we drove to St. John yesterday just for something to do. Yeah, it was rainy and we were like, oh, let's go for a drive. And they have a Home Sense Marshalls all in one.
Yes.
And it's huge. And last time I was there, they had some beautiful light fixtures. So we went yesterday and I wanted to just go peek to see if they had anything in. They didn't have anything. Okay. But we still had a nice drive and we went to the ale house for lunch. But same. You eat out and you just eat like all the good salty French fries and stuff. So same. Yeah, we're going to have chicken and rice tonight. And
we're having barbecue pork chops and a big ass salad.
I love salad. Me too. I get sick of making them.
Yeah.
If someone would just set one in front of me every day, then I would be better off than my peanut butter and jam sandwich. Because lately I've been so tired, I'm just like, whatever.
It's so hard to be inspired. I find I run through, I'm really good for a few weeks, and then it's like, okay, now I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah. Having Alex home is put me back into a good rhythm of coming up with different meals.
Yes.
Because, it is my love language. I love cooking for people and just always making meals. It's always been just something I love to do.
Yeah.
So when it was just Dan and I for those few months, we were both like, toasted tomato sandwich, French fries. What are we gonna have? Yeah, it's so easy just to keep it simple. Which nothing wrong with that. It's lovely. Yeah. But I've been cooking a bit more too. So yeah. Oh, good. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me.
I'll probably put this up in probably another week or so.
Yeah.
And but I get to have some podcast time with my friend Nancy.
It's so fun to do it with somebody else, eh?
I know.
When
I'm
you're used to doing it on your own.
Yeah.
It's a different.
Yeah. And at first, like, it was so uncomfortable for me. And I still have like a lot of nervous twitches and a lot of nervous habits.
That's why I drink wine.
Oh, yeah. Or vodka. No, just kidding. It really is water. Yeah. But I mean, I'm getting more used to it. But yeah, to have a partner. Yeah, it's too bad you didn't live closer.
I know.
But we could do this again.
Yeah.
Anytime, though, really.
Absolutely.
We're not like that far away.
No.
So, yeah.
No.
And until then, we'll just talk by ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to all you guys.
Yeah. There.
It's nice to know that everybody, having met people in real life over the last week.
Yeah.
You know, and there actually is people out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you were in Knit City,
yeah,
you met a ton of people that were in contact.
It was really fun.
I know. I've
really
had so
fun.
many nice conversations with people
Yeah.
that I really can't wait to meet them.
Yeah. It's
someday. Yeah.
Fun to
someday.
chat in the comments, and you know, there's people that we'll never ever get to meet just because of geography.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying a lot, where is Star Trek instant teleportation when you need it? Because I just like to go stand on a ring somewhere and get zapped to you know, this yarn festival or to visit that friend,
me
or
too.
and not have to go through the hassle of flying or
especially like in the
driving
New York area, they have so many wool festivals.
Yeah.
Like so many, like the Maryland sheep and wool. Then there, well, of course, there's Rhinebeck, but
I've never been to Rhinebeck.
Are you gonna get there someday?
I'm hoping next year. We're kind of shooting for 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, 2025 Rhinebeck.
Yeah, we were gonna go. We were all set to go. We actually had the Airbnb booked that we stayed at last year.
Yes.
But Michelle's got like 2 grandchildren due that month. Like 2 of her kids are like 3 or 4 weeks apart. I've got too much on my plate. Like I'm
With
always
the
in
move.
for everything and
Yeah.
trying to think how am I going to swing it and figure it out. I would have made it happen, but it's smarter just to stay put because I am going to be like I'm going to need to be around.
Real life.
Yeah,
Real
I
life.
do.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the PEI Fiber Festival, and you'll be there, right?
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. So she always helps out Deborah from Yarn Indulgences at her booth.
Yeah.
So I might steal her for a little bit though too.
And I'll be at Sisterhood Fiber in New Glasgow as well in September.
I know I'm gonna miss that one.
Yeah, I'm teaching.
You are?
Yeah, I'm doing my sock heel clinic. I applied and they accepted me, so
good
I'm
for
like,
you.
oh.
Is that's the Tatamagouche one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in New Glasgow this year because the Tatamagouche Center is under construction.
Oh,
she's
see, I
moved
didn't
it-
even know
Yeah,
that.
she's moved it to New Glasgow.
Okay.
For this year.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm looking
That's a
forward
great
to,
event. I love doing that. I just knew I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like I'd already committed to PEI, so
There's only so much you can do.
well,
with
right
what's going
this
on.
year.
Yeah.
This year is a busy year, but and it's more about making the mess. Like I don't want to always have yarn drying everywhere, and then somebody want to see the house, or I don't. I just trying to keep it minimal. But
for sure.
I'm really excited for PEI, and I'll do
Yes.
Gagetown, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a Gagetown I work, so that for me, I used to be on Sundays, and I used to love that because I'm off on Sundays and I could come. But with the wedding and all the other things that are going on in my knit life, I do have to actually work, or my employees are going to fire me. There's only so much time I can take off of work.
I know. It's a juggle. Yeah, just trying to keep it all.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to do everything.
Yeah.
And every craft, but sometimes we have to.
Reality. Reality. Well, we could keep talking for like
I know. So I'll say goodbye now, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
we'll hopefully
me.
do this again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. We'll do it. We'll do it on my phone and we'll do it on my camera and my channel next time. We'll flip flop.
Absolutely, because I have to go to Moncton soon. Because there's a couple of light fixture stores that I want to go peek.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll give you a heads up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sounds good.
Okay. Bye. Hello again. I'm realizing that when Nancy was here, I forgot to show a finished object. I had been working on that Bias Shawl by Handmaiden out of the, I had shown you last episode. I have this fingering weight, 100% silk boucle yarn in stock now, and I was working on the Bias Shawl, and it's a free pattern by Handmaiden, and it's all finished. So here it is. It's all blocked, and it's just this long, easy, meshy kind of shawl. Okay, so I messed up, and I'll show you where. it was definitely on a row that I should have, I think I knit twice, and you can see it right there. See how it kind of dips? Anyway, you knit a row and then you flip it, you knit one stitch, bring your yarn forward, knit two together till the end of the row. Turn your project, knit another row. So I clearly knit, I think, and didn't keep the bias going in one direction. I don't care. I could care at all. So anyway, it's done and it's going to be perfect, and it's just going to be a little lightweight shawl to kind of just go over my shoulders when I'm wearing something strappy and just, I don't know, that cover my arms and give a black strappy dress a little pop of color. So it's an easy project if you wanted something mindless in your project bag to kind of take with you. It's a one skein project, so which is always wonderful to have. So I have a little bit of this in my shop. I use the colorway Tickled Pink because I love it so much. And yeah, it's a nice size. It's perfect. It's actually a good length. So it's not, I was wondering if it was going to be super long and a little too, like, am I going to tie it in a knot? What am I going to do? But it ends at a really nice kind of length. Anyway, I have a hoodie on. This is not like an ideal outfit to show you, but Nancy left and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to show this project. So I will get this on my Ravelry. If you make mistakes, who cares? You can't tell once it's wrapped around you. So that's one finished object that I had to share. So I'll get this up on my Ravelry in the next couple of days. I'll get some pictures with it. And yeah, so I'll put the information on the screen. Again, it's a free pattern. It's super easy. And then you have this beautiful drapey, meshy summer shawl. That was such a nice visit to have with Nancy. Anyway, after she left, I ran and got some groceries. I'm going to make a soup. I was going to do something just like chicken and rice tonight, but kind of craving like a vegetable soup. So grab some ingredients and I will show you what I'm going to make. Just an easy vegetable chicken soup with like a chicken broth, coconut milk, turmeric base, and I bought a sourdough loaf too. So hang on, I'll show you what you'll need and then I'll show you how I'm going to make my soup. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to chop up this chicken and saute it in some olive oil. I'm going to add an onion. I'm going to dice that up. I'm going to use one of these large leeks. I'll dice up probably 3 to 4 carrots, a couple ribs of celery, 3 cloves of garlic, about 1 to 2 teaspoons of turmeric. I'm going to add a can of coconut milk. I'm going to throw in some frozen peas, probably use about 6 cups of chicken broth, and I had some parsley on hand. I'm going to throw some of that in as well. So let's make some soup.